Man, what's going on YouTube? We back at it again with another banger video. As you can see by the title, man, I'm going to talk about my 3 carry options, why these are my 3 carry options, why I have all these magazines, and why, I run what I run. But before we get into that, man, I'm going to do a quick little EDC dump. First things first, I got my wallet, cool little carbon fiber wallet. After that, I have my EDC light that is not in my pocket. I'm still looking for a good EDC light for pocket carry, but this is something I keep in the car and in my car bag when I'm traveling, or not necessarily traveling, just going wherever I'm going. This is always in the car. It's a nice, pretty bright light. Also, I found my Gerber knife. All right. So if you watch my video where I was talking about, I lost my EDC knife and now I found it. I really like this knife. It's a, clean edge on it. Nice little clean look. Yeah, Gerber. I've been carrying Gerber knives since I was 10 years old. If you didn't know, I got my first Gerber knife at 10. So I've always been a pocket knife carrier, like always, my whole life. This is nothing new. Nothing that I'm just now getting into, but I've always carried knives since 10 years old. Something new that I want to do. My boy gonna kill me for it if you watch this video, because it was something he said he was gonna start doing on Instagram one day. I don't know. Well, sorry, I'm stealing your idea, man. Scent of the day, bruh. Listen, scent of the day. I got this. This Tom Ford ombre leather. Listen, let me tell you, fellas. Look, if you want to get your scent game up, now I ain't gonna lie, my boy put me on a lot of these colognes. All right, he got my scent game right, so I gotta give him a shout out. I ain't gonna say his name, cause he don't rock like that. So, but shout out to you. But he put me on a lot of colognes and stuff. And listen, y'all, that Tom Ford ombre leather. If you want to smell like a man, man, and you want to turn some heads from some women, like grown women. Now, not no 20-year-olds, 21. I'm talking about some grown women. You feel me? This Tom Ford ombre leather gonna do the trick every time. I wore this when I went to the dentist last week. I had them flabbergasted in that mug. No cap. I was like, oh my God, what do you have on? Enough of that though. Look, the Tom Ford ombre leather, if you want to smell like a man, you need to get it. It is a little pricey, all right? It's in the triple digits. So if you ain't one of those people that wants to invest that kind of money into your scents, it's other scents out there that's cheaper and you can still smell good. But I ain't gonna lie, this right here is the truth. They might got clones of it. I don't know. I just know this is good. But enough of that. Let's get into the firearms. First thing first, man. I want to talk about my dagger, bro. Like, I want to talk about my dagger. This is in the rotation on the basis of if I'm feeling, I don't know, a little more colorful. Because this is OD green. Because I rarely carry this. This is something I rarely carry, but it's in the rotation to carry because I am confident in this firearm. It looks good. I got my red dot, I got my light, and I got the Harrington Arms compensator. Well, let me break this down. This is the Hollow Sun 507C X2 TLR1 HL Streamlight Harrington Arms compensator. All right, everything else is stock internals, even stock magazine in there right now. But listen, this dagger, it feels so good. It shoots great. I know y'all see that top view. The top view is clean. I love everything about this. And also rocking it in the tier 1 concealment holster. This is the MSP with the what do they call this? The wolf gray. Yeah, it's wolf gray. Basic clips on it and all that stuff. But yeah, PSA dagger. This is the compact version, not the full size. I do have a full size dagger, but I don't run that for EDC or anything like that. I like to keep my EDCs from compact down to micro based on my body size, based on my hand size. That works for me. As you can see, I don't have big hands, all right, at all. So this line of firearms works great for me. But yeah, I love this dagger. Now with this TLR1, I swapped this in between the 19 and the dagger. It's just something I do. It don't really matter. That's just something I do. All right. Just had to let that be known. So some videos you might see this over here, you might see this one over here. It's just how I rock sometimes. But If I do want to carry my 19 and have my light and still have a better concealment, I go with this holster and this light, of course. Because the 2-1 concealment holster is great and all, but it's better with just jeans. It gets a little bulky if I wear this holster with anything else. So if I want to carry my 19 and, have a high capacity firearm, I'm going to put this light on here and I'm going to rock with this holster and do it like that. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, this holster is significantly thinner than the tier 1 concealment. It's a lot smaller. It takes up less space. So that's why I have that. And as of right now, I am rocking the Flesh 15 round magazine in there right now. Nothing too crazy. And then we'll get into the other mags in a few. But yeah, this is my 2 options for compact carry. After that, I got my micro option, which is my Glock 43X EPS Hollow Sun EPS carry, TLR7X sub right here. And yeah, if I want the deepest concealment, I am going with my Glock 43X. Usually when I'm at work, Glock 43X is the most comfortable gun to carry out of the 3 because it is so small. Sometimes you forget you even have it on you because it's so small. But yeah, and I got the +2 Glock Store mag extension at the bottom. But if I want the deepest concealment, I am going to rock the complete Flesh mag, and it still looks amazing like that. And it's some days that I do rock it like that. Depends on what I'm wearing. So I'm just gonna give you all a breakdown. If oh, and We the People holsters, that's what I'm rocking with that. Now let me give you the breakdown. So if I'm wearing anything tight, if my shirt is remotely tight, I'm carrying this. Anything else, I'm carrying one of these. If I got, a medium tight shirt, it's not that tight or whatever, but it's not that tight, but I got a little wiggle room with it. I'll carry my 19 sometimes, depending on what bottoms I'm wearing. And then this right here, I'm only carrying this with jeans. All right. If I don't have on jeans, this gun will not be carried because I have to carry it in this holster. All right. Period. This firearm can be carried in either one of these holsters. So I got options with this. But yeah, those are my my 3 carry options, and how I would go about carrying them. Now as far as the 19, usually on my bedside setup, I got my +5 in there. All right. And I'm either gonna have this light on or that light. Just like I said, it depends on how I feel. A lot of my firearm rotation, it's about how, just really how I feel. I'm accurate and, proficient with all 3 firearms. My groupings are always good when I shoot all of these firearms. So, yeah, it just really depends on how I feel. But yeah, I got the +5 that I usually carry with this. Sometimes I have this +2 in here, but, I've been liking running the regular dagger mags with it. Got me a little flashy +5 right here. I need to push this in. Ugh, it's a little stiff. There we go. But yeah, I got a little flashy looking +5 that I had when I used to have a Timney trigger in here that was gold. And, I had that in there with that. And I had this slide on the Gen 5 with the Hollow Sun. It super clean setup. But after the Timney trigger messed up on me, I did away with that. I wanted to go straight back OEM. So I'm gonna keep everything standard. But also, now with my magazines, I got a lot of 15 round magazines. All right, so 15 here, 15 here, 15. Yeah. So and technically all these +2s are 15 round mags, but I extended them. But what I've started doing now is getting away from those 15s and picking up 17s. I got enough 15s to carry. I got enough already. So from now on, I'm only buying 17 round mags, Glock mags. All right, I got a 17 round dagger mag that came with my full size dagger, which is right here. But I think I only got one of these. Is it one? Yeah, it's just one because this is a 15 rounder. But what I've been doing now is buying all Glock 17 mags. The reason why is because if I ever decided to pick up a Glock 45, because I've been talking about that forever. I don't know if I'm gonna ever do it or not, but just in case I do, if I ever pick up a Glock 45, it will also take these mags. The 17 round mags pretty much go in all of the Glocks that I would shoot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I keep buying 15 round mags, if I were to get a Glock 45, I couldn't run those 15 round mags. So, you know, now I'm just all about Glock 17 mags. But yeah, I only got 3 of those bad boys right now. But you know, we in the works of, you know, expanding that inventory on that. So how many mags I got as far as I'm gonna throw in the dagger mags as Glock mags too, just for the video. So since they all are backwards compatible, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So as of right now, I got 12 Glock mags. We're gonna call it like that. I got 12 of them. I need to get more. All right, my goal is to have about at least 20 in the rotation. I want to have at least about 20 before the year is over with, and that's only 8 more mags. I can do that. I really buy a mag a week. You know what I'm saying, and get that ball rolling like that. But the reason I want to get more mags is because like it's very simple. You know, you ever in a situation where shit hit the fan and you can't get the stores anymore, you only got as many mags as you have. That's it. So it is what it is. However many mags you got, that's it. Ain't nobody gonna sell you no mags. All right? They not. So I'm like, get more mags. Like, get more magazines. My Glock 43X, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not getting any more magazines than this, because this will never be a option where I'm using this as a shit hit the fan pistol. I'm very practical when it comes to my EDC carry. And you got to be realistic about things. Yeah, shit can pop off and you might need a lot of shit. I understand that. But as far as my day-to-day basis, I'm usually carrying this. And when I carry this, I carry it as one of these magazines are in my bag with my PCC. All right. This mag right here is in my firearm. All right. This mag right here is in my pocket. Okay. If I don't feel like carrying a spare mag in my pocket, it's sitting in the car and I'm just walking in the store with one mag. Now, somebody would say, you need another mag on you. Yeah, that could be true. My thing is, if I can't get the job done with a threat trying to harm me, and I have no opposition, I have no ops, I don't bother nobody, I don't have beef with nobody. So if I can't get done what I need to get done with these 12 rounds, we already got a problem. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, depending on what I'm wearing, you know, if I'm wearing basketball shorts or something, this loose mag looks crazy flopping around in my pocket. So some stuff you just got to be practical about. 9 times out of 10, nothing's popping off when I'm going in the store. But in case it does, these 12 rounds should be able to do the job. All right. My first option is, you know, I see a threat and it's not an initial threat to me where I can escape. I'm going to try to get out of the situation before I have to deploy my firearm. But I've always been one of those people. If it come down to it, I see that I'm about to be harmed or a loved one with me, I'm deploying my firearm. Simple as that. I'm not going to waste any time. So, you know, I should be able to get out of a jam with this. Of course, a spare mag is always something you should have. And, you know, if my dress code fits the criteria, you know, I have it in my pocket. But man, sometimes I'm going in and out the store real quick. This might be in the car. It might be in my pocket. Real practical about that. So yeah, same thing with the 19, especially with the 19. I already got 15 rounds in here. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to carry an extra 2 mags with me anyway in the car. That's just what I do. That's my rule of thumb. My rule of thumb is if I'm carrying this right here with this 15 flush, I'm going to take this mag and I'm going to take a 17 mag, and that will be my carry. All right. So I have one here, 15 plus 1, 20 round mag, 17 round mag. That's just how I do. All right. Same thing with that. I always go out the house with 3 mags. That doesn't mean all 3 mags going to be in my pocket. I don't do that. But it's in the car if I, you know what I'm saying? Just, y'all know what I'm saying. I ain't got to explain too much about that. But that's my rule of thumb. I don't leave the house without 3 mags. And like I said before, that's why I'm not getting any more Glock 43X mags. This is to get me out of a jam and nothing more than that. Shit hit the fan, I got those mags for either one of these guns. Mainly this 19. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it on the gun stuff, on my carry stuff. You know, I just kind of want to showcase it, why I carry what I carry, how I carry it, and things of that nature. Also, you know, just rambling a little bit, man. How y'all feel about all these events going on, man? Bro, it's a lot of stuff going on. Like, it got more plane crashes. Like, somehow the freaking aircraft flipped upside down and landed upside down. Thank God those people made it out. But I was looking at that, I'm like, bro, what in the fuck is going on? It's just, it's craziness. It's complete craziness, man. It's all types of stuff going on. And poor Pacific Palisades, they all that fire stuff that was going on, man, then turned into mudslides over there now. So they got that going on. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. But yeah. Other than that, you know, hey, drop in the comments, you know, how y'all feel about these events, man, that's going on. Are you prepared for these events? That's another reason for all of this carry stuff, man. Just stand ready, bro. Stand strapped, and, you know, just stand on your P's and Q's, man. So I tell y'all, get y'all butt out there, train with all of your weapons. If you got 5 weapons in rotation, you should be shooting all 5 weapons. But yeah, these are my 3 in rotation, what I would use. But yeah, man, y'all stay up to date with these events, you know. Stay ready for any situation that comes. You know, something might pop off. It's gonna be up to you to defend yourself or your loved ones, you know, depending on who you live with. So, you know, make sure you're up to date, make sure your gear is functioning, make sure, you know, everything is in top tier shape and ready to go when it's time to go. Hopefully we don't have to go nowhere but go to sleep. You got there at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Go to sleep, do whatever you do. You know, hopefully we ain't got to do none of that crazy stuff, man. I like guns, and I like making videos. If I got to be quite frank, I like making videos. I like going to the range and buying new stuff. And hopefully I ain't got to never use this stuff in any defense. But if we do, well, if I do, it's here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all boys and some ladies, stay ready. But yeah, enough rambling. My next vid, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be a home defense, man. It's gonna be a home defense vid. It's gonna be a real dope video. I'm gonna showcase my home defense stuff, my setup, and I think y'all gonna like it. But yeah, until next time, like I always say, man, stay strapped, stay blessed. I'm gonna see you in the next vid. Peace.